Good morning guys, it's your boy Nintendo, back again for another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys and give you some tips on playing Wizard101. So this guide is mainly for newer players who are now getting into the game. I'm going to show you guys some basic tips in-game and also financially smart ways into playing stuff in the game. If you guys don't know already, this game is locked behind a paywall, and that's with its membership and in-game currency crowns. This is the crown shop right here. So I'm gonna explain everything of that too, and the recommended not the do's and don'ts in your first time playing Wizard101. So I'm actually gonna show you guys the first steps in Wizard101. Okay, so when you make your Wizard101 account, now they do give you a chance to experience the game, and I kind of do like that. But I think that what they should have done is they should just make the first world all free, and then if you want to continue the game, you just get that membership. But unfortunately, they put you behind that paywall when you get after you beat the second area of the game, which is Triton Avenue. In order for you to continue in the game, you have to get a membership or pay for crowns. Again, in my previous videos, you can during a time period where they always do this little thing where they make the first arc free for all players, and usually that's the best time for you to get in the game and play for free. But the thing is, that comes every once in a while, and you're not really entirely sure when they'll be bringing that back out again. So you're a new player, boom. Usually you will just play the first area of the game, and then you get behind that paywall. So this is the paywall right here. So they have both Wizard101 memberships and its premium currency, which is crowns. Now the crowns are very, very optional. You don't have to spend money in getting crowns. Crowns aren't really necessary in the game unless you really want something, like in the packs. Again, this game this has a lot of microtransactions, and it also promotes gambling. I mean, this is a kids game, but mostly adults play this game now. When they was kids, they grow up and still playing the game, or just adults playing the game now. This game is heavily on microtransactions and gambling. It's promoting kids to gamble, basically, because when you're buying a pack in the game, there is a small chance of you getting what you want, and you just keep buying it until you get what you want. And that's pretty much gambling at that point. So anyway, so boom. So the main thing is the memberships. The memberships are highly recommended for to continue the game. The crowns are optional. So when you first make your account, 1 month membership is $10. I usually go this route. Sure, you can save more money and paying for a 6-month or even a yearly worth of membership. But the main reason why I usually go 1 month is because in case that I don't want to play the game that month. Like some people they buy membership and they just make it go to waste because they're not into the game anymore, and they would just waste their money. And you think KI is gonna refund you that money, or at least partially off that money? No, they're not. So I usually go the 1 month route, and I just have it auto paid every month, $19.95 plus tax. This is usually the best way to go. I'm not sure if other people go this route as same as me, but I always go this 1 month route and just have it on auto pay. Since you're a first time member, usually they do a deal where you actually get 1 month half off. So instead of paying that $9.95 for your first time, you'll pay $4.95, which is a pretty great deal for first time membership buyers, and that's really commended of them for them to do. So usually you go that 1 month route. 1 month route, yeah. Now here's another thing which is totally optional. If you have the funds, I think that this right here is very beneficial. I don't currently have it anymore. I don't have it on my account because I don't need it anymore. But this is the Spellman pack. Spellments are basically like these lore, like these rare lore spells that you get. And this is the Spellman pack. So every 7 days you get a pack from the Crown Shop, a free pack, and it allows you to collect Spellments. Now you're going to have to get this multiple times a month to get the spell that you need. But the main reason for this pack is to get this spell right here. This is called the Steel Pip spell. As soon as you open the first pack of Spellments, you automatically get the spell. So the Steel Pip is pretty much useful, especially at your level. You don't gain pips as fast as you level up. You can steal a pip from your enemies, and it gains you an advantage in battle. This is very optional, but I recommend getting this. So usually when you get these two, hang on, man. Oh, same bed. Okay, my fault. Yeah, because I already have I'm already 1 month. You can see it renews August 29th of this month. So that's your two main things. Now this is very optional, but I personally recommend you get this bundle. So if you're gonna get the membership, if you have it, don't get the membership. You want to get this bundle right here. So GameStop sells it. I will post the link in the description. This is a $40 bundle. So what this bundle is you get gear, you get a pet, a mount, wand, and you either get 1 month or 5,000 crowns. When you get this bundle, you want to get the 1 month. You don't want to get the crowns, and that's because this bundle right here, this is the only bundle where they actually give you extra crowns. And that's because there's a error in this bundle. Let me see if it says in the reviews. The castle, the homemade, the mount is very beneficial as it gives you a 2% damage. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, so you can see, it says here, I was wondering if this e-card has additional 2,500 crowns. Yes, it does. So because of a typo error somewhere in the back of the card, King KI decided to give you an extra 250 crowns, 200,500 crowns, because of that error. So that's why I say, don't get the 5,000 crowns, just get the 1 month, and then you get that 2,500 crowns additionally. So I'm gonna show you guys in game what this gear looks like and the mount. But yeah, I recommend get this mount, and that's like your $40. You get on GameStop, you add the card, you buy it, and they'll email you the code, and then you just enter it on Wizard101.com. So I'm actually going to show you guys what that mount looks like, the mount and the gear and everything. Okay, so this is the mount. So this mount, it gives you an extra it gives you an extra 2% damage. This and the what's that called? The Gulcher pack. The Gulcher mount gives a 3% damage, and these are the only mounts in the game that actually gives you damage boosts for a mount. So this is the capsule that comes with in the bundle. It's pretty big, very big. And one beneficial of having this capsule is if you come in here and you come over here, come downstairs in the basement, there's a little secret wall right here. I put a pie so I remember where it's at. But usually when you first get the castle, when you come through here, you just want to run over here and just run straight ahead over here. Remember when I first got this this castle, I was just going through all the walls and everything. Now they don't tell you this in the bundle, that there's a little secret here. You just gotta, you know, I just found this out recently. So yeah, when you come through here, there's a little secret room, and if you come over here, this cauldron right here, it gives you rewards every day. So you can see, you get, you know, you get gold, you get you know, sometimes you get snacks, treasure cards, it depends. So I don't really have the gear on this account. I'm gonna switch to my Death Wizard to show you guys the gear. So this is the one that comes with, or this is a Stitch one, but it comes with this set right here, and it comes with additional colors as well. The gear right here, this is the Battle Mage helm. Now when you first get it, I recommend just get it at level 10, because you don't want to get a low level. You want to get it at a level 10 because you're going to be using this until you get to level 30 and you farm for Zeus gear. So here, this is it, and then you got the boots. So yeah, so I recommend getting that bundle. Very, very beneficial to get. So at this point, once you're leveling up, you don't really need to buy any gear or anything like that. You only need to buy rings and athnanes and stuff like that, decks, because that Battle Mage armor will last you until level 30, until you farm for Zeus. However, if you're not going for that Battle Mage bundle, you know, 4 years a little too steep for you, you can just level up your character, and every 5 levels you want to head to the bazaar right here in Old Town, and you want to click on usable, and you just want to click for your levels. So see, it's level 35. Usually I'll press this so it sorts out highest first, but you know, in your case, let's go to level 10, and you want to just, you know, you can buy bazaar gear right here. Usually you want to look for your school specific type. You know, you can opt for, usually I won't go for this right here, this icon right here. This is a flat damage, and flat damage isn't really useful in a game. You want to look for that just straight damage percentage, even though it doesn't says it right here, but this little icon right here, the closed fist is percent damage, and with the open hand is flat damage. Flat damage is trash, you don't need that. So usually you just go for more health, maybe, you know, your own school resist or whatever. If you're going for the Battle Mage bundle set, you would just focus on buying athnanes, rings, and decks, and maybe amulets. Well, for this, I stick with my own death trap, get extra you know, stacking to conflict damage on bosses. But you want to stick with athnanes and rings and decks if you go that Battle Mage bundle route. Now, if you are playing a Death Wizard, you guys already know that it's kind of slow to quest with a Death Wizard unless you have friends, and that's because Death Wizard doesn't get their first AoE until level 48. However, since I have another wizard on this account, I was able to farm Spellements and gather 2 of the best AoEs, especially for this level, and that is Ship of Fools and Deer Knight. Now, however, Deer Knight before you just needed 3 pips, but now you need a total of 4 pips because of that death pip right there. I think they should have kept this without Arch Mastery, but unfortunately, yeah, you're gonna need that death pip now. So if you go on that route, Arch Mastery, it unlocks naturally at level 50, but you can start using it at level 15 if you get a ring or athnanes, and you socket Athane Arch Mastery jewel to it. You can see right here. You only need 1, because in PvE you gain, usually if you gain a power pip, you gain an Arch Mastery pip right away. However, if you are with a high level wizard that has a higher rating arch mastery than you, then your arch mastery gain will be very slow. So it's pretty much good for PvE. If you don't have any other wizards on your account, or you don't have access to arch mastery and stuff like that, you can go to the pet kiosk in Pet Pavilion, and you can get this gloomy eye pet. And with this pet, it gives out a Colossal Frog spell, which does 265 death damage to all enemies. Very useful. Makes the game a little quicker for a death wizard. You just blade up. Another thing, great thing about this pet is it also gives you a death blade, so it does extra stacking to conflict damage with Colossal Frog. So that's pretty much it. So when you get to level 30 now, we're gonna show you guys at level 30. Okay, so once you level 30, you want to head here. You get this during the quest line. You talk to Cyrus Drake, the myth school teacher, and you unlock Aquila. So Aquila is a dungeon-based area. It consists of 3 dungeons: Mount Olympus, which is the one you'll be going to, Atlantia, and Tartarus. Now there's been a recent update in the game where as soon as you beat Mount Olympus, you unlock Atlantina, and if you beat that one, you unlock Tartarus, which are level 70 and 90 dungeons. So I don't know why they did that, but I remember I was helping a group or my other wizard in Tartarus, and there was like a level 33 in the dungeon. So I'm like, bro, what? Bro, I kept dying every round, and like at this point, bro, we just tired of healing him. So like, you know, boom. Anyways, so you want to head here, and what you want to do, you're gonna farm this dungeon, and what you're going to look for is you want to look for Zeus armor. So usually everything here is Zeus. The Zeus armor is pretty OP, and it lasts you up to level 60 until you get to Waterworks. Now it is pretty. The drop rate it depends on your luck, but usually, you know, I just kept doing it over and over until I got the full Zeus set, because it's really beneficial as it gives damage, it gives a little resistance, accuracy, you know, it gives a little healing rate there, and power pip count. Usually people say, you know, impatient people, they usually say if you get any senator gear, just go with it. But if you have patience and you really want to make this gear last, go for the full Zeus set. Another great thing about this dungeon is after you beat the boss before Zeus, you get a wand called the Sky Iron Hasta. And you can see here, this wand gives a 10% damage, universal damage to all schools, and 1 extra power pip. Usually this right here lasts you up to level I'll say level 108. Was it 108? Some people drop it at level 90 when they get the Tartarus Hades wand, or level 100 when you get Darkmoor wand. I kept this wand until level 108 until I crafted the legendary wand set. So usually for me, if you do get a better wand in one of the packs, like I think in the Nightmare pack, again, this is very optional. It's very optional. You don't want to spend, but here I believe you can get some nice wands here. But again, it's all gamble. You know, nothing is guaranteed unless you're you know, your luck. You have pretty great luck in getting what you want. But yeah, so usually the Sky Iron Hasta lasts me up to level 108, and if it did for me, it can for you too. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that, because this is just for beginner wizards. So I'm only going to do levels 1 to level 30. So now we're going to talk about bosses and stuff like that. Okay, so let's say you're having a hard time being a boss, right? Just fix my deck. Put a fire cap. Yeah, so let's say you're having a hard time being a boss. You know, it's minions. You know, the extra minion is a pain in the ass to deal with. What you can do is, especially when you get to high level worlds where there's like 4 minions against you, only you. What you can do is you can just take down the minion first. You can take down the minion, right? Then you want to flee, get your potions, and then recall back into that area where you was doing the boss. And if done, you have to do it really quick. If you do everything right and fast, you will go back in the battle and you can see the minion is gone. You only find the boss. Now you gotta do it really fast, because if you delay a little, the minions do respawn after a couple seconds. They do respawn back, so you want to just kill the minion, flee, potion up, and pull back really fast as you can, because if you don't, the minions do come back. Yeah, so that's just a little hack. If you're dealing with a tough battle and the minions just messing you up, kill the minion first, flee, potion, port back, defeat boss. Very simple. Alright, so one more thing to do and I'll end this video here. Alright, so the commons. So this is just the main place where you meet other players, online stuff. This area can be toxic at some times. So I usually just avoid this area. If I'm bored, I like to stay here and just listen on the gossip and the cringe stuff that goes on in the comments. But anyway, in the comments, we're gonna head over here. This is the Casator shop, and you want to talk to this lady right here, and you want to press visit castle. Top rated, and what you want to do is you want to look for the Arcanum apartment right here. You want to teleport there. Wow, it's pretty nice. So now what you want to do next is just turn around, exit through this door, and when you exit, you will enter the Arcanum without being level 108, because at that level is when you unlock this world. So this area is where you gain other spells and stuff like that, because around level 100, not 100, I think, yeah, level 100 and stuff, you graduate from Ravenwood, so that's no longer your school to think spells. You come here to learn new spells. But the purpose of coming here early in the game is by the treasure cards, by talking to this librarian, and you want to head over to the astral spells, and you want to buy either Monstrous or Jagartaton. Now unfortunately you cannot buy this spell because you need to be at level 58 to use it, so Monstrous is the only one you can buy. Now it's 250 for each card you buy. It's pretty easy to get gold in this game, just by questing and selling just any unwanted gear. You want to sell your gear at the bazaar first, and whatever gear that cannot be sold at the bazaar, you want to just come here in the menu, and you want to feed them to your pet. Because sometimes you get gold. Not only does you get gold from just feeding to your pet, but sometimes when you feed stuff to your pet, it also drops reagents and other cool stuff. So yeah. So when you do buy the treasure cards, you want to add them to your deck. You can see I'm pretty stacked up here. You want to add them to your deck, and then when you're in battle, you can enhance that. Your spells make it do more damage early in the game. So that's pretty much it for my tips for levels and newcomers in Wizard101. I hope you guys do follow these tips, and I hope you guys do have a great Wizard101 gaming experience. I may do another level 60 through 100 video for tips for new wizards. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button subscribe to me for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now, guys.